There's an interesting image in the Sermon on the Mount that Jesus gives to us in today's gospel. When you think about it, there's a part of it that's kind of almost ridiculous. Maybe there's a little bit of humor, but it's very, very vivid. He says, if you go to the altar and there you remember that your brother has something against you, go and fix it up. Go and be reconciled. Not if you have something against your brother, but your brother has something against you. In other words, think about the ways we might offend other people. What makes it ridiculous? Well, there wasn't a temple on every block in Jerusalem. There were synagogues in every community, but the temple where you offer the sacrifice, there was one temple and it was in Jerusalem. And when you talk about bringing a sacrifice, there you are bringing these animals along. You might be carrying a goat along with you or something like that. So imagine somebody making the trip all the way up from Galilee to Jerusalem, remembering that somebody harmed him. He's like, give the gift over to somebody. Say, here, mind my goat while I go back and make amends, make a few days back and then come back. It's quite a tall order. Jesus is saying, go out of your way to reconcile. Go out of your way to fix things up, not just, if it's convenient. And that's a tough pill to swallow. But Jesus always reminds us that he's drawing us into the heart of God, who is all merciful, who's always trying to lift us up out of our sins and out of our wounds and our hurts. Indeed, there are many good reasons for offering forgiveness and trying to set things right, but one very important one is that it draws us closer to the heart of God. Anger, rancor, jealousy, bitterness, guilt, all of these cloud our vision. All of these get in the way of our being able to have that insight into the heart of God. They do damage to our relationships with one another, but they really do mar our vision. And so Jesus calls us to take those extra steps, to let go of the things that hold us down, hold us back, to get rid of what might be in our hearts. Let him purify what's in our hearts and draw closer to God.